Hello, this is a DIY Magician, and I'm here with
Dewayne Reynolds.
And we are trying to figure out how to be funny. So, Dewayne, who is your comedy inspiration?
I love absurdist humor. So, I mean, I loved Andy Kaufman stuff. I loved Monty Python. Anything that's just crazy and the juxtaposition of strange things. Mm-hmm. That's where I get mine.
Okay. And what is funny to you?
Really, the absurd or just the unexpected. Whenever something happens that I don't expect, being surprised, I find that very funny. I'll talk about your lecture a couple of years ago here at Cadabra. You started out and you did a pretty straightforward sword through neck, and it was a standard thing, and everyone was standing stone faced, and we were looking pretty funny. And then you started doing snakes in a can, and you kept going. Audience was stone faced, and you kept going, and I thought that was the funniest thing ever. Not that you were dying on stage, that was a little funny, but the absurdity of just keeping it going, way past what everyone expected. So you got the crowd, you won them over with that, and that's funny.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I was caught off guard with that, so thank you. I appreciate that. Now, let me ask you this. This is a little getting deeper in. What is the funniest unscripted moment that you've had as a performer?
2 years ago, I did a superhero show, and the core of the show was a kid wanted to fly. So we went into Storyland and he wants to fly. And I would play the tag from the R. Kelly song, I Believe I Can Fly. I had a kid who started just hamming it up. He would swoop his arms and run around the stage, and he just got more and more absurd, jumping, and I just let him go. I had other things I wanted him to do, so nope, the audience is rolling, get out of his way. Mm-hmm. I'm apparently in the presence of a comic genius. Let him go. I just let him do his thing and just leaned into it.
And how long did you let it go, but how long did you just step back for how much time?
Oh no, I mean, I would only be a couple of minutes, maybe 30, 45 seconds. Okay. But I mean, that's an eternity on stage.
Oh yeah.
That's a long time. And I let him go for maybe 25 seconds, but that's a long time on stage. That is true. It's next to being in high school wrestling, in that 30-second time period is big. But as a performer, I agree. Now, what actually makes you funny? It's a tough one. Yeah. My character is very gruff. So I'm as likely to growl as a child to smile, just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'll just get down in their face. And I think it's the juxtaposition of my manner and then my appearance, because I've got the big fluffy beard, and I've got, big bright blue eyes, and I sound like this. Mm-hmm. I sound completely unthreatening, and I look like the Pillsbury Doughboy, and the unthreatening person trying to be threatening, the kids start laughing at that.
Right.
And that's what I think is funny.
Excellent. Now, and this is the toughest one, and I've saved it for last. What does it take to be funny?
Ooh, sincerity. You have to be real. Whatever you are, you have to be that. You cannot be inauthentic and be funny. It has to come from the heart. Whatever it is has to be real. You have to actually care about your audience, whoever your audience may be. It must be sincere. So sincerity.
Excellent. Well, you know what? We thank you very much, Dewayne, and this is another leg of our journey on how to be funny. Again, this is the DIY Magician. Until next time. If you enjoyed that video, join the Learn to Entertain YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the DIY Magician, join the DIY Magician Facebook group or artist page. And if you are a professional entertainer, you may want to join the DIY Magic Facebook group. Thank you again and enjoy.